The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. Hello, everybody. What's up? How y'all doing? How you feeling? How you living? Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Thank you guys for being here. What's up, Carolyn? What's up, Bethany? Thank you for being here. I know it's late, but I wanted to do this late so I can avoid a lot of the BS. You know what I mean? What's up, Beauty for Ashes? What's up, Empress? What's up, Asia, Callie, V, Nelly, Emo, Trissy? Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. I love seeing all the green. Shout out to all the members, by the way. I don't think any of my mods are here. I didn't share it in the mod group, but I kind of just wanted to. What's up, Short Sack? I kind of just wanted to shoot the shit. The other day, not yesterday, because yesterday I was, like I said, I had blood work done and stuff like that, so I was like drained and everything like that. But the day before, I had that big blow up with TJ or whatever, and it had me kind of thinking about a few things. One, I don't like to be mean to people. And believe it or not, I know some of y'all are like, oh, AT2, you full of it. But no, I don't like to be mean to people. That's one thing that I do not like to do, especially if I can avoid it. Do I regret anything that I said about TJ? No, I don't regret anything. And then I'm gonna let you guys know quickly what happened and what went down. It was short, ain't nothing spectacular, but I was told in my DM that TJ was thinking about harming herself. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I'm trying to say. She was thinking about harming herself. Now, I don't know if that was a play, like as far as like to gain sympathy and make me react to it, or if it was something serious or somebody had found out something. But for me, I never want to be the demise of somebody else. If somebody is feeling like they want to harm themselves, I'm all like, hey, I will back off. So what I did, because I thought I was doing the adult thing, I called her. And so as soon as I called, she's laughing on the phone. And I was all like, huh. And I was all like, hey, I just wanted to make sure that you're not thinking about harming yourself. I said the actual word, but I said, I just wanted to make sure you're not thinking about harming yourself. And she was all like, AT2, I don't give a da 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 da. And then I ended the call with FUB. Well, she ended the call after I said FUB, and then I tried to call back and cuss her out because I felt like I was hoodwinked and I was bamboozled. And believe it or not, a lot of times I put my pride aside and I'll be like, all right, let me just be the bigger person. But instead of me being the bigger person, I think it's best just to leave it alone. For me personally, I don't ever plan on being cool with TJ. I don't plan on talking to her. So in turn, I don't think me and Jag would ever have a relationship. I, you know, 100% go ahead, entertain the people, do what you do. But me, myself, I don't want anything to do with TJ. When she break up with TJ, you know, I'll be more than happy to be entertained by it and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't want to have her on panel and then TJ sitting right next to her. That's awkward as hell. I don't care anything about TJ. And that goes with everybody else. That's TJ, everybody else in her family, I just don't care about. That storyline has run its course and I'm done with it. TJ is a fake. She is a phony. And you know, it's funny that we talk about trolls. TJ is the biggest troll. TJ is literally a plant. TJ is literally there to cause dysfunction, to cause drama, to cause all this confusion. You know, I'm not the only person. I also heard that there's other people that said like I liked Jag when she wasn't with TJ, or I'd rather her not be with TJ. And at first I thought they were just hating and they wanted to you a lot of people come in my chat and be like, "Oh, Jag is bad for your channel. You shouldn't have Jag on your channel," and stuff like that. Really, they're just saying that to try to distract me. They're not really supporters or anything like that. So I just ignore those people. So you'll have a lot of people just saying shit just to throw you off your game and shit like that. And those people I ignore. They're not even subscribed to my channel. Like I said, I can check to see if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I really don't care. Just to tell you the truth, right? So with that being said, a lot of other people have said like they liked Jag when she wasn't with TJ. Now, do I want to see Jag with Goomba? No, that's not what I'm saying at all. No. But I'm not going to have somebody disrespect me in a way that is unforgiving. And that energy that she had for me, I didn't meet her with that same energy. So that disrespect, I'm not going to put up with that at all. That's not in my character. I don't care how much drama and how much tension it creates and how much views and clicks and all this stuff that you can get from it. I'm not going to be disrespected because in real life, I don't deal with disrespect. When you literally play those games where you say defamatory things about me that you know are not true, that's what I have a problem. So with that being said, I should not have said that she sold her kids. I did explain what I meant by that, but I shouldn't have said she sold her kids because that's implying something else, prostitution. I'll just say the words. What I should have said was been more clear and said that I believe that her and Naisha failed those kids. I should have been more clear and concise. That's what I mean. TJ and Naisha felt those kids because they should not be used as a pawn on any scheme or any game. They should not be listening to any of the shit going on. So both parties involved are wrong in general. Like, I don't think there's, oh, one side is this, one side is that. No, any times where you got the kids involved and both sides are getting the kids involved and shit like that, that's when it's a problem. Granted, you let a content creator talk about your kids, or you're letting your spouse or whatever talk about your kids in their situation, both of them is wrong. Both. And I hope when the kids do get older, I hope they do get therapy. I do hope they get help, because I guarantee you each one of them kids are affected by all of the shit they see going on. Luckily, in my childhood, my parents never put me through, well, my dad was married, but my mom, I don't remember going through anything with one of her boyfriends and shit like that, talking shit or anything. And maybe it had something to do with my dad being there, because my dad definitely would have checked them up. So it's a little different, you know what I mean? And I think this is what's going on in the situation. And I don't want to have that conversation about men need to be in the household and stuff like that. I don't want to take it there. But I will say, I think a lot of the bullshit is going on because there's not a presence of a man. And I can tell that. There's not a presence of a man. And I believe that's why a lot of the bullshit is going on. And if you're offended by it, it is what it is. But I honestly believe that a lot of the bullshit going on is because there's no presence of a man there. And that's why a lot of the BS is happening back and forth. And I'm not necessarily blaming the women. I have to blame the fathers as well too for not being there. The fathers aren't shit either, right? Exactly. Um like I said, I don't like making the kids a storyline or talking about them because, again, they're innocent. And I'm not ever disrespecting the kids. I want to clarify that. I don't need to, but I know there's the dumb mother watching right now who is going to turn this that I'm bashing the kids. No, I'm bashing the parents. There's nothing wrong with bashing the parents. If the parents aren't shit, it is what it is, right? I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm bashing the parenting, not the actual children, because they did nothing wrong. Um, Also, too, I think there needs to be a time where people take people's phone and like go deal with their real life and go outside, go find something that makes you happy. I believe that a lot of people, and this is not just for the parties involved, this is for the subscribers too. They're not figuring out what makes them happy because none of this actually involves any of us. So it shouldn't make us feel a certain kind of way. We should just look at it for what it is and then move on from it. I think some of the ugliness and nastiness that I have seen on this platform, I won't say it's the worst that I have seen. I think there was a time beforehand where it was really ugly and nasty, but it's starting to it's almost there where it's being really nasty and ugly. And that's not what I want to be a part of, and that's what I don't like. Um Also, I kind of touched on this, but not really went into depth. But the whole thing with Jaguar and Giovanni, and her son that passed away, a lot of people are tiptoeing on that. Oh, well, I'm not saying Giovanni is a bad person, but I'm just going to show you this video that does not put him in a good light. I'm going to show you this of what he said. I'm going to also show you that and this. Basically, what you're saying is that Giovanni wasn't shit, and you're not saying the words exactly. And I see people pussyfooting around that. They're not saying, "Oh, he was a bad guy." They're pussyfooting around the words. Again, I haven't watched all his videos and stuff like that. I've seen a picture of him, but I have not watched the Giovanni content to know. But people are tiptoeing around that and be like, well, I'm just gonna like stick this here and just plant things in your head to make suggest not suggestions, but not manipulate either. But y'all know what word I'm trying to think of, right? And they're saying it without saying it. Also, I guess there's conversation about who the daddy is and where the daddy is at. I have absolutely no idea. Now, I do think that it is interesting that Jag doesn't talk about the father or anything. Implied. Thank you. Um, doesn't talk about Giovanni's father at all, like who he is and where he came from and what happened with them. Because Jag will drag anybody who's been in her life. She'll drag anybody, but you never hear anything about Giovanni's father. So I know, with that being said, that is a sore spot for her. That's something that she has not healed from, and that's something that she probably will never heal from, because she can never make that relationship right. I do know that their relationship was in the toilet at the time of his passing. I do know that. And I think that's why Jag has never fully healed, and she probably will never heal. And I think coming on the internet is probably not the best for her talking about that. The best place for her to talk about that is either with her family or with a therapist. That's probably the best place for her to talk about her son at, not the internet. And this is me being real as possible. The best place for her to talk about her son is to a therapist or with her family, not come on the internet. Because that's some healing that you still need to work on, and you still need to figure that out. And quite frankly, as I understand, when you do lose a child, that is a pain that you will never forget. Just in general, even if the relationship was good, that's something that will never be. It will never sit right to you. And I think there's just a whole bunch of different variables and stuff like that. And Jag probably feels like, damn, I failed you, because every parent is supposed to protect you. No matter if it is or not your fault, you always going to feel like, damn, I should have protected you and I didn't. It's an unfortunate situation that happened. And like I said, she hasn't healed from it, and she never will. There's a lot of hurt there, and it's going to be covered up with a whole bunch of this and that and that and this. But at the end of the day, she feels like a failure. She feels like she failed him. But granted, he was grown. He could make his own decisions and stuff like that. But your heart is never going to heal from that. For me personally, I don't want to make Giovanni a story. Like I said in the beginning, I think when people are bringing that up and trying to use that to hurt Jag, and I know a lot of people say this, oh, well, Jag says this about people's children and say this, and she drags everybody. Yeah, but two rights don't make a wrong. Again, if you think that Jag is a crackhead, you ignore her, right? Just like if you see a crackhead on the corner, and I'm using a metaphor, right? If you see a crackhead on the corner, you leave the crackhead alone. You don't antagonize the crackhead and try to mess with the crackhead. You leave the crackhead alone. So if you think that she's a horrible person, just leave her alone. Simple as that. You don't try to antagonize the crackhead. You leave the crackhead alone. There was a crackhead yesterday that tried to antagonize me and get me to respond online. I didn't respond to the crackhead. I let the crackhead talk online. Well, actually, it's two crackheads. I let both of the crackheads talk and say whatever. Like, if I don't see it, I don't see it. I don't care. You ain't got to tell me about it. Leave the crackheads on the corner at the end of the day, right? That's it. And shout out to everybody coming in the room. Thank you. Make sure to hit the like button. Yes, AT2, I had a stillbirth. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, just in January. Oh no. This was recent. My opinion, not yours. I'm so sorry. If you guys can put hearts in the chat for my opinion, not yours, I would greatly appreciate it. Did you say two rights don't make a wrong? Two wrongs don't make a right. It was the crack. I'm sorry. The crack made me say it wrong. Also, like, it's hard for me to be, and then thank you, everybody. Thank you, V. Thank you, Paradise. Thank you, Audrey. It's hard for me to talk about things that are so dark and deep And the reason why it's hard for me to talk about that kind of stuff is because, like, now I am in a happy place. Like I told you guys, I just was able to see my family, spend time with them, and it gave me like this, not a rebirth, but it gave me like this burst of energy. Like, yes, like finally, I'm able to take on the world. Thank you, Miss Bugs. It made me want to take on the world and like kill this shit. And I meant figuratively. Oh shit, I shouldn't have said the K word. But it makes a reboot, yes. Refreshed. It made me really hungry again to create content and really kill this shit, because not that my family doesn't support me. I want to clarify. It's not that they don't support me. They don't understand it. Like, I'll say the people who have been very supportive is like, hell, my uncle, who, it's not your house, it's your uncle. Hell, my uncle has been very supportive. I can't say enough how much I appreciate him. No matter if you think that I abuse my uncle or I'm taking advantage of him, I have to say that he has really been so supportive of my dreams. And I am blessed with this opportunity to live here and create content. And I'm just so happy about that. And for me, I can't take things like that for granted. And stop asking me if I pay the man or if I don't. Listen. He fine. He is A-okay. Because I'm all like, where are y'all getting these narratives from? Like, everybody hates me and all that. Like, I'm all like, are y'all really listening to? Y'all crack me up. It doesn't offend me anymore. I think at the time, like, I was a little on edge. A few months ago, I was a little on edge. Now I just laugh at it. I'll be all like, huh? That doesn't even make any sense. And it's not my job to debunk the things that you guys say. I really don't care. Honestly, I didn't lose no subscribers. People don't hate me. So I really don't care what you guys think that I do or about this and that. Listen, the people who I rock with, I rock with. The people who I had to throw away and disown, I went ahead, blocked them, completely ignored them, don't talk to them. So I am good. I promise you guys 100%. I am good. I'm not even in that depressed stage that I was in or whatever that was. I completely moved forward. Like I told you, I just see my family. I feel refreshed. I feel inspired. I'm hungry to create content and kill this and, grow my platform. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. How long is that block list? That's a good question. I don't know how long. Remember, I had unblocked everybody, but then y'all was acting a fool, so I had to start blocking y'all again. Let's look. And trust me, a lot of these people that I block come from the trolls in the Jaguar sector. Like I said, most of the time, the people that comment and shit like that, they're not people who actually watch me or support me. They're literally trolls. The trolls come in droves and try to distract you and just try to say stupid shit. Ignore them. What's up, Dazzle? I didn't see you. Marva, Miss Reed, Cherokee, thank you. Tell her, in order to receive respect, you have to give it. Jaguar been wanting to drag Naisha kids from the jump, hold her accountable, and then tell others to stop. Okay. Well, that's not my job to hold her accountable. That's her own job to hold her accountable. But I think that was just like a rhetorical kind of, or just a statement. Yeah, I'm not holding her accountable now. Listen, you can't tell that woman what to do. But like I said, you don't respond to a crackhead. You let a crackhead be a crackhead, and then you move on. At least that's what I do. Yeah, shit. Imagine if you had to respond to every crackhead out there. Crackheads bite. You know what I mean? You got to be careful messing with a crackhead. Crackheads bite. Crackheads don't play fair at all. So you got to be careful when you mess with a crackhead. Now, am I calling Jag a crackhead? No. But you guys treat her like a crackhead. So if you treat her like a crackhead, uh, then don't mess with the crackhead. Simple as that. Just like TJ. I know TJ is a crackhead or an alleged crackhead. So I don't want to mess with TJ. So in turn, I can't mess with Jag because I don't want to put her in an uncomfortable situation. So I just leave it alone. Um, so I blocked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Um, Damn, I blocked a lot of people. Okay, I'm just gonna read off the people that I blocked real quick. Uh, oh, she ain't got no teeth. How can she block? Right? How can she bite? Right? Uh, Miss Gemini, Adrian, Inconspicuous, Sandra, Echo, Real Time, Candles, Elaine, Boss, Sky, LA. My game is Honesty, Ahmad, Meek, Cruz, um, Unatube. Oh, UnoTube, maybe that's what it is. The Doll, Honeybee, True Embrace, A Billion. Who else is blocked on here? Monopoly, Caramel Butterfly, Lola, Peppy, multiple sclerosis. Is that multiple? Oh, sarcasm, not sclerosis. Lika, Princess D, Tarsha, Honeybee. Yeah, I blocked all those people. So yeah, that's a good list. Again, you got to protect your energy. You got to protect your energy. Do not let people come in your space and disrespect you. And granted, I love, I ain't gonna lie, I love a good troll. When a troll comes over and they talk they ish and stuff like that, I am perfectly fine with that. I like going back and forth, but there's just some things I'm not going to take. Jayla, no, I still see you, so no, you're not blocked. That's how you find out. If you literally comment in somebody's chat and then you exit out of the chat and go back, if you don't see it in there, that means you blocked. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's not a bad list. I'll give you guys 30 seconds to find out if you blocked or not. 30 seconds. Um, One thing, another, and I wanted to go back to TJ real quick because another thing is that the reason why, hi Evelyn, I can see you. The reason why I don't talk to or don't want to deal with TJ is because she's a liar. Hey Rico, because she's a liar, and when you're a liar, well, no, I don't mind liars, right? I don't mind people who lie, people who make stories and stuff like that. I do not mind them at all. However, when you lie on me, that's what I have a problem with. Her conspiracy theories and all that shit. Thank you, Melissa. Her conspiracy theories about we were going to do this and that. No, you're a complete liar. Just admit that you lied. That's all you have to do. Be like, you know what, AT2, I may have got the story incorrect. I apologize. Let me go ahead and correct that. I'll be completely fine with that. But if you're going to stand on your lie and keep pushing the lie, that's when I'm all like, oh man, I can't deal with that. Mm-mm. I can't, and I will not deal with it. Two separate things, but same point. I can't, and I will not deal with it. And especially if I did nothing wrong to you. If I felt that, damn, AT2, the reason why she came at you is because you did her wrong by doing X, Y, and Z. I would definitely be like, you know what, that's my fault. I can see why you're upset or mad at me. But the fact that I didn't antagonize you or I didn't do anything wrong to you and you decided to be an asshole to me, that's what I can't forgive. And you can kick rocks. Because I still think you a plant and I still think you working from the inside, but Jag is too dumb to even realize. I know Jag is going to spin it. Well, if she is, I just want to see her, see her extended out until the end. Jag, that shit don't even make any sense. What the fuck are you talking? No, you got caught up in the rapture of YouTube, and you thought that you was gonna be able to fund. No, that don't even make any sense. If she a troll, and you need to run away. You need to run. And again, another troll, and you're gonna get blocked. You should have, instead of me waking up, you should have took your ass to bed, and you wouldn't be watching this. Thank you, Raquel. I appreciate that. Yeah, don't be surprised by anybody. I don't agree with all the Jag shenanigans, but it's Jag versus the entire YouTube. Like, why some of the people going in on her 10 times crazier than Jag? Yeah, and that's the thing too. Say if me and Jag have another falling out and stuff like that, right? I don't think that I'm gonna go in hard on her and try to disparage her. With the stuff that she does on YouTube, yeah, but I ain't gonna try to dig up her because what they do is basically, let me dig up your dead son and use that against you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not funny, granted, but that's how far we're gonna go, y'all. We gonna dig up the lady's dead son and make him a part of the storyline. Leave the crackhead alone. Like, let the crackhead be a crackhead, and you move on. That's what you do. Like I said in the beginning. Well, I didn't say in the beginning of this video. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's about money. It's not about morals, y'all. Because if they cared, a lot of those YouTubers would not rock with certain people. A lot of those YouTubers would not rock with certain people. It's all about money. It's all about money and being a part of like a team. Plug in my laptop real quick. That's what it's really about. The teams are basically split in the middle. You on this side or you on the other side. That's what it is. That's the game. And so this side is more pro Jag. They still have questions about them, but they're still more pro Jag. And then the other side completely hate her. But in reality, this side doesn't have anything in common with each other, and then that side don't really have anything in common with each other either. And remember, I told you guys, that's why I choose to remain solo. I do not want to rock with these people at all. None of them. They're all trash. They all can kiss my ass. They all can suck it from the back. I don't want anything to do with them. Like I said, I'd rather do my own thing. I don't want all that flip-flopping and flip-flopping, pussy popping. I don't want none of that around me. I want solid people. I told y'all in the beginning, I was in a happy space, and that's the way I want to continue. That's the way I want to be. I do not want to go back to being in a place where I hate waking up in the morning, or I don't want to wake up in the morning, or I don't want to be a contributing member of society. I don't want to put myself in that situation. So fuck them all, That's how I feel. And I think also too, thank you, Linda. Um, it's also this too, because I know some people question me about it. Like, what gives you the moral compass to say like you're the end all be all? Like I'm seeing a lot of that. Like, oh, because I said it, it has to be right. Even the stuff that I'm saying, you guys can say, "Well, AT2, I disagree with you." Blah blah blah. You don't have to agree. But you know what gives certain people the moral compass, like, oh yeah, I'm the end all be all, like this is how it's gonna go, and this is how it's gonna. No, people have a mind of their own. They can either agree or disagree, but you don't shame them for disagreeing with you. You don't at all. I don't shame anybody for disagreeing with me. The only people I shame are the trolls, but I don't shame anybody for disagreeing with me. You can have a disagreement. And I can't even say what I'm saying is right, even though I think it's right. But I can't say everything that I say is right either, because I know everybody has their own opinion and everybody has their own interpretation. I think everybody's opinion is valid, and at the end of the day, I still stand on that. I'm not going to put out that kind of certain nastiness and certain kind of energy, because if I wouldn't do it in real life, I'm not going to do it on the internet. And especially to somebody who I consider an ally. I wouldn't say friend, because I don't want to use that word loosely like that, you know? Did you slip suck it from the back? No, I didn't slip it. I purposely said that because I'm a freak and I like that. So yeah, I put it in there. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Right, Dazzle. That's the way it should be. Exactly. It can be civil. Yeah, I definitely meant to slip it in there. That was no pun intended, but yeah. No, no, no. If I ever slip up, you'll know if I slip up. But yeah, that wasn't a slip up. That was intentional. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It was intentional. Yes, very intentional. Um, Other than that, y'all, I don't have anything else to say. Like, I'm basically like, yeah, yeah, moving on from that. Next topic. I'm not gonna keep y'all long. That's not something I do. I ain't gonna keep y'all 12 hours just to repeat myself and talk about the same damn thing. I said it. Catch the replay. That's it. But I hope y'all have a good night. I gotta get my hopefully the clothes are dry. You know how you gotta check the clothes and shit like that, make sure they dry, because sometimes they don't be drying all the way. Um, yeah, I gotta check my clothes, hang those up, and do all that shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the heck up out of here, you guys. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. What's up, Real Talk? Have a great night. Oh, it's 3 a.m. where you are, man. Oh, man, I hate that. But you up late like me. You know, I'm gonna be up late too. So if y'all ain't doing shit, y'all can hit me up in the DM and we can talk. But anyway, we out. Deuces, y'all.